That's the ultimate flex, y'all. That is the ultimate flex right here.
Being debt free, flex.
Being debt free is a flex.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Loach. Welcome to Build Your Legacy podcast. In this episode, we're going to tell you how to build your legacy from a young man to a man and help you avoid a lot of the mistakes that we made in our 20s, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all hit the like button. And make sure y'all share it with a friend who is going through high school, who's going through college, or wherever they may be. We really want to help you guys and empower you guys as you go forward in your journey. Y'all stay tuned because we dropping a new episode every Monday and Friday. Enjoy the episode. It's your boy Loach.
It's your boy Alex here.
And we got our special guest.
I'm the cousin of him, Elias.
Hey. Elias, what's up, baby? How y'all week been going?
It's been going good, bro. It's been going good. Got some stuff taken care of. Put in some work this week. Did some interviews. And it's been great, man, honestly. How about for yourself, bro?
Man, it's been perfect, low-key. I mean, it's a good day. God giving me everything, you know. I'm about to pay off first payment of the car. You know?
Oh, you got a new car?
Yeah, I got a new car.
Oh, lit, what?
Yeah. And today I just got a soccer game. We tied 1-1 though, but you know, at least we didn't lose.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
man.
man.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Something I can share. Hustletown Inc. has hit 700 followers. Very blessed on that. For those who don't know, I'm here with my brand, Hustletown Inc., representing them. We promote all of Houston. So if you want to get yourself promoted out here, tap in with me on my Instagram at Hustletown Inc.
Hey, man. Shout out to Hustletown Inc. Shout out to Hustletown Fitness as well. Yeah. My boy Alice keeping us fit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't asked how my week went, but shoot, my week, it was cool, man. I got my debt, so I like how we talked about on last episode, how I've been paying down debt, bro. I got my debt down to one payment, so I just got to make one more payment, and finito, we're done. We're out of debt, man. I can finally get a haircut, man. I can finally shave my beard and, you know what I'm saying, keep myself nice, man. But it's been a long way coming, you know.
Hey, man. Hey, bro. I'm proud of you, dog.
Hey, appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying?
This right here is all empowerment, guys. So if he's winning, we're all winning over here.
Yeah.
So we got to empower each other as brothers.
Yeah. Not for sure, bro.
All right, man.
What we gonna talk about today, man?
Topics that we would talk about today, guys. Well, like we have our guest here, Elias, and today's episode is going to be more of speaking to the youth. This is your first year out of school, bro, right?
First year right out of school, graduated 2022.
Okay, man. Okay. And I want to get a point of view on that, bro. So for the young guys watching this, so far, what can you say has been, your overall feeling of being out of school, man? Like,
I mean, it feels a little bit different not going back to school. I'll tell you that. I low-key kind of miss it, you know. Already soccer season started, so you know I kind of miss playing soccer team in the good old Spandora High School. But right now I'm just working. Kind of feels the same. Kind of doesn't, you know. You know, people have that week off, you know, that Christmas week off. Man, I had to work, so. Man, I can tell you the youth, though, if I should tell you, is think more into the future, you know? Just do your thing, but think about the future. Don't just start working. If you need to go to school, go to school. College is pretty good, but it's not for everybody, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's for sure, man.
Are you currently going to school right now, or are you working to get a degree?
I am actually doing both. This is actually a trade school. It's not like a college, but I'm going into a school for electricians. And over there, they're going to show me everything about the books, coding, you know, so I can do anything inside and out. Mostly I'm going to be a wireman, inside wireman. So, but yeah, I'm going to school. I'll start this August coming up.
Nice, man. Okay, nice. That's a big stepping stone right there, bro.
Yes, sir.
Electrician too, man. I know we need them out there, man, for sure. Like that's what keeps the whole society up and running with the power. Yeah. And is that something that you wanted to do straight off the bat, or you know what led you to do that, bro?
So my first thought, actually, I wanted to be a mechanical engineering, mostly because I love to be hands-on, you know. I'm more of a hands-on type of guy than instead of a inside, you know, I can think about it, you know. I'm more of a hands-on guy. But I started working with my uncle, And I really started to love that, electrician, working inside, thinking about how this works and how this turns on that, Sometimes you have 3-way switches where you have a switch over there, but it turns on over there. So I kind of liked it. So I just kept on going with the flow, and so far it's been pretty damn good. So I like it.
Okay. That's good, bro. Like electricians, one thing about like trades is you never gonna run out of work. Yeah. Like you always gonna have work. You always like people need you in society. Electricians, plumbers, construction workers, like things like that. We're always gonna need you guys. So even though society doesn't always try to paint, our what they call them, blue collar workers. They don't always try to put the highlight on those, but those are really like blue collar workers get the bag.
Yes, they do.
Blue collar workers get the bag, man.
For sure. And something, if you can tell the young guys out here who are just now getting out of school, trying to choose what's gonna be next in their life, can you explain how work is important, man? And like, cause right now we're talking about the blue collar workers, and some guys out there think that's more of a demeaning job. They think that they can't get something out of it, but like honestly, guys, a small trade like Loach is saying can take you very far. Mm-hmm. So like, can you speak on that, man? Can you speak on how the work ethic that you've grown to achieve now is helping you out?
Yeah, honestly, it's not. So to give an example, you have 2 guys, right? They all both have the same job and they both work the same, but one actually saves his money and financially is stable while the other one is just spending it. It doesn't matter how much money you get, but if you just start spending it and you're not thinking about the future, which I'm trying to talk about, you're not gonna go anywhere, man. So just a small trade here or anywhere, you can work wherever you want and just put a little bit in savings, put a little bit in whatever you need. It goes a long way. So for a simple trade as me, I'm not gaining as much right now, but in the future, I guarantee you I'll be out there.
That's a good mindset to have, Elias. For sure, man. Like, like a lot of people don't talk on that, like how that's going to pay off in the long run for you. Because, you being of the younger generation, and there's a lot of young guys just think, oh, I'm just going to make fast money right now and not think about it tomorrow. That's already, you have a good mind on your shoulders, bro. You really do. That's also a reason why I brought him on here, y'all, because I've been knowing this kid since he was in diapers, bro. I've seen him growing up and develop himself into an outstanding young man, and what can you say? What can you say has been that spark, that that thing that keeps you going, bro?
Family and friends. I mean, all of this is I'm doing it for them, I mean, most of the guys or people my age, or people your age, they all think money is good. What do you think about when you have money? What's like, I want to say, like, because a lot of people, what I think is like, they're like, oh, I got this new car, I can show off, What I want to show off, well, there you go, flex, my bad. So what do the people flex when they have money?
Man, jewelry, cars,
clothes,
shoes.
What I want to flex, I retired my parents, I
That's
retired my parents. Too. I don't need my girl to be working. I don't need to work anymore, That's my flex right there.
Yeah.
I don't really care about this jewelry, some cars. Nah, it's all about
That's the ultimate flex, y'all. Bro. That is the ultimate flex right here.
Being debt free, flex.
Being debt free is a flex.
Yeah, because being debt free is second to you being rich, y'all. Like, that's something that isn't close to attention. Because if you're in debt and you're working for paycheck to paycheck, I know that can just feel depressing, man. Like, you're stuck in a cycle.
Yeah.
And, that's one thing that we want to talk on this podcast, to the people watching this, is like, it doesn't have to be that cycle, y'all. It doesn't have to be a perpetual thing.
Yeah.
This is only temporary. Like, your position right now in life is only temporary. With a good mindset, with a good worth ethic, this will not last forever.
Yeah.
You know, you will succeed into the next phase in your life. You just have to be willing to put in the work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that said, you know, I know there's not a whole lot of guidance out there for the youth, you know, and one thing I did want to come and speak on today's episode was how we can develop a good mindset, you know. And so what are some things that you personally, man, that have given you that mindset? You know, what has helped you shape that?
With all honesty, all that smaller steps really help. You're not trying to make yourself some big steps, so like, just try to imagine yourself going up the stairs, and those stairs are 5-6 feet tall. You know, each step is just 5-6 feet tall, and you have to reach up there, keep on going. It gets hard and hard. Now, if you have those 1 foot steps, man, you take those small little steps, and by nowhere, you're all the way to the top, man.
Yeah.
So small steps come
Baby
a
steps.
long way.
Baby steps.
And take that first step. Just reach. Just go for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's my goal right there.
That's good, bro.
All right. What can you talk about that, Loach? You know, what can the people out there watching this use to develop a good mindset?
Oh, definitely reading, or like, well, reading is one thing where it's like, so think about this, right? A lot of younger people, we like to learn by experience, right? We say to our parents who've lived much longer than us, right? Oh, yeah. We say, hey, let me make my own mistakes. That's like my one regret in life, you know? I always would say to my parents, let me make my own mistakes. You know, let me try this thing that you're telling me not to do for myself. You know, that's what a lot of younger people get into. But it's so much power in learning from people who already been through the mistakes and downfalls that you have already gone through. And a lot of us, we look for mentors. We look for, you know, of course we got our parents. But one thing that people who are at high level that they give to us to learn from are books. A lot of people, the majority of people who are high level have written some kind of book. If you could find, for example, Warren Buffett has a book. Michael Jordan has a book. Whatever field you want to do, 50 Cent has a book, right? Whatever you want to do, you can learn from somebody who was already there. So that's a good way to develop your mindset, is learning from people who are giving you the game, right?
Yes, because they've already put in the work. They've already been in the trenches, and they've been in the field to experiment. And now all you gotta do is read their story, you know. And that's a good way of saying that, bro. Yeah. Definitely a reading, expanding your mind, just like you said in the last podcast. Yeah. Because that really does take you a very long way.
Actually, I would like to say something. One thing I did learn from making my own mistakes is that I should have listened. So it's just like, that's the one thing I have. It's like a paradox within itself. I've learned to listen by not listening.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense, bro. That makes sense, because sometimes you just gotta, hey man, be quiet and let an OG spill, bro. Yeah. You know, like get some words of wisdom from somebody.
Respect your OGs, man.
Definitely. Yeah, the OGs will, they will take you a long way, man, because there's people out there that do want to see you win, guys. And honestly, it comes to a point where, you know, when you're getting advice from your parents when you're younger, you know, they tell you just how you were explaining, like, your mom was trying to tell you something and you didn't listen. Like, you know, maybe I should have. Maybe it would have saved me some time, some trouble, you know, and some bullshit that you probably would not have gone if you just listened. Yeah. You know, hey, man, definitely. Finding a mentor is also one thing, man. I like what you said about that. Finding a mentor, finding somebody that is willing to help you put in that work. Yeah. You know, one thing I want to do today here, gentlemen, is kind of...
Actually, hold on. Pause. Before you go, because you did hit on a good topic with the mentors, right? I just want to tell the people how to find a mentor, right? Okay, yeah. So we can't just tell them find a mentor. They have, you know, they kind of out there. Yeah. Okay, so I've learned this week, actually, which is really cool. It's a couple ways to find a mentor, right? So the first way that you find a mentor is pay to play or pay for the game, right? So a lot of these mentors, they have like like I said, books. They have courses.
Yeah.
They have what they call our inner circles, or like mastermind groups. It's like the same kind of deal where you can learn directly from, sometimes it's just about being in the room, right? Sometimes you have to pay to get inside that room, right? And the next way that if you don't have really financial capability of paying to play, you can like support, right? You can do ad service. So how can I serve you? What do you need? What can I offer to you that you need? And that way that provides me with proximity to you.
You have to make yourself of value as a person and as a student as well, because you want to show them that, hey, that I'm serious about this. That also kind of sets apart the people who aren't serious about it. So that's a very good way of finding a mentor for sure. The social groups. Hey guys, go out. Go network. That it plays the biggest part.
That's how we met each other.
That's how
networking.
That's how we met, man.
Yeah.
Everything in the
it's a powerful tool. Your phone now, man.
That's what I'm saying. Everything is on your phone.
Yeah, especially for you guys being the younger generation, y'all can just go on there and access the whole world.
Exactly.
It wasn't back in the day where you actually had to go out to public events.
You saying like you old, bro?
Yeah. Hey man, well, I'm 26.
You got a phone too, bro.
I did too. And sometimes I forget that we're living in these times, bro. Hey man.
Yeah, learn though from that. I mean, everything is on your phone. I mean, just something simple. Upload it on Instagram, TikTok. I mean, everything's going viral now. I mean, everything is just a simple, just push play,
Hit a button away.
Agree to you do need to spend money to make money.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got those books, spend those money. I mean, it's what? A couple of dollars is going to help you in the long run.
Investing in yourself.
Yes.
Investing in yourself. That's definitely one thing. What I didn't want to talk about too is also developing more of a system for you guys out there that were watching this. Here on Build Your Legacy podcast, we haven't really put any what they will call some decrees down for the people out there.
Okay.
And some morals and some values that we bring on here.
Okay.
And some things that my coach has taught me for the people who are watching this that I do fitness. It's something I learned from him, and this can be applied to both men and women, people who are watching this, to be inspired by this. So something I written down, 10 degrees that we can live by, gentlemen. Improve our lives, improve every aspect that we can. So the first one would be embrace belief.
Okay.
Belief takes you guys a very, very long way. Having those self-talks with yourself, because I know we do it all the time. We always talk to ourselves every day, from the minute that we wake up to the minute that we fall asleep. Belief is a very strong thing. You gotta believe in yourselves out there, guys. Believe that whatever you put your mind to, you will achieve it. Everything.
Everything is mental.
Everything is mental, man. 100%. Like that's what's gonna get you on the right path.
Yeah.
So embrace belief, guys. Do that, and it'll take you a long way.
Let me add a point to that. So embrace belief, right? I'm gonna add some biblical perspective to this. Okay, so the Bible says that faith comes by hearing, right? So faith, belief, right? The same. It's like a synonym, right? So specifically, what the Bible was referring to when it said faith comes by hearing is by reading the word or hearing the word. That's how you increase your belief in God, because God is beyond, so we have to use energy to believe in God, because God can do things that we can't imagine, right? So as well as we can apply that to worldly things, right? So faith comes by hearing. So whatever you're eating, right, that's what you get out, right? It's just in the physical plane. Whenever we're eating nutrients, whenever we're eating protein, it comes out in muscle. It comes out in energy and stamina, right? So our minds, right? How do we feed our minds? Yes. What are we listening to, right? If we're listening to music that's FEOB the whole time, or whatever they talk about, shake them booty cheeks, whatever it may be, right? We're consuming that. We're becoming that. When we go out, that's what we become. That's what we like to surround ourselves with. But when we're listening to things like wisdom, we listen to teachers, we listen to people who are giving us advice, practical advice. And if y'all listen to this podcast, we're feeding y'all too. So it's just like, be mindful of what is feeding you. What are you consuming in your mind?
That's a really good point. Really good point.
Hell yeah, very much so. Definitely absorb what you can that's useful to you guys. Definitely. One other thing that I would put to these decrees would be embrace challenges. Guys, challenges is something that is going to shape you. Whether it be the nerve of going out to network and talking to people, talking out in public, things that you're not comfortable doing, embrace those things because they will be the thing that will get you to be your higher self. So that's one.
Yes.
That's two. My bad, guys.
Okay.
Number two.
Number three would be embrace hard work. Just what like we were talking about earlier, guys. Hard work is also one thing that's gonna get you to your ultimate destination. I humbly believe, and if we're gonna get some biblical things going right now, is God will always repay the person who's doing the hard work or putting those things out there.
He would at least see it.
Yeah.
You know? If you get that hard work, man, God would see that.
Very much so. Very much so. Already. So that's one. That's another one. Number 4 would be view failure as learning. You know, most people get discouraged that, you know, if they fail, that's it. Like, they can't get back up. That's complete bullshit, guys. Like, a winner is a one that keeps trying until he comes out on top. So don't view your failures as a complete obstacle. Use that to make your drive and to continue those. 5 would be do not shy away from criticism. That's one thing that I know people who are watching who have the big ego, man. Like, I know y'all always want to be right. And because I get that shit sometimes, guys. Like, we're not here to talk that we're perfect human beings. We fuck up.
Yeah.
You know, we do. But don't shy away from that criticism, like saying, hey, man, I'm his cousin, but say we were to open up a business together and I don't like something that he's doing. I'm going to tell you, man, because it's going to save us some heartbreak and it's going to save us some trouble. I have to tell you how it is, man. But at the end of the day, I'm telling to you in a business standpoint, I still love you. You're my family. But that same love I'm using so I can tell you how it is. Because I want to see you down in a further position, same as you, Loach.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't want to see that happen to my friend or a brother even.
I feel like that's like what happened with like real friends anyway, you know, because like you like how we always talk about iron sharpen iron, right? If you're not doing any sharpening, we both getting dull. If we're not doing any sharpening, criticism can sometimes be that sharpening.
Yes. Again, it goes back to the challenging part because that in itself is a challenge. You're challenging up to somebody else.
You need a challenge.
But that's what's going to shape you.
Yeah.
You know, that's what's going to get you that power to, all right, this is what I need to improve on. So I would appreciate someone to tell me how it is.
I mean, speaking of criticism, you also need to take that as a learning point. You can't just be like, you know, nah. Like, say you say something that we're fucking up and I'll be like, nah, I want to do this my way. Nah, you got to see it both ways in order to grow. I mean, that's how it is. You need to take criticism. You need to learn from it. You need to do all this. Challenge yourself. None of this is going to be easy.
Very much.
You gave me a decree, man. I'm going to keep it loaded for at the end, bro.
All right. So that was the 5th decree. Number 6, be inspired by success. Just what we're talking about, the mentors and all that. Go and look at somebody that has the life you want and implement those things inside your life. Be inspired by their success. Like we were talking about flexing. You know, some guys out there just be flying on your face and stuff like that.
Flexing that money.
You know, flexing that money. Hey, it comes to a point where, they worked hard for that, so I can see why they're doing it. You know, so take that success be like, man, I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah.
In a humble way, you know, but you make that your drive. Make that an aspiration for yourself. Like, man, just like you said, man, I'm trying to retire my mama too, man. Yeah. That's my ultimate goal. Like, that'll be my flex. So I'm using that as my drive, and everything that I'm doing up to this point is my motivation to do that. So definitely be inspired by success. View yourself as a white belt. Goes back to be a constant learner, people. Be a constant learner. Don't think that you know everything out here. Again, there's people out there with that big ego thinking that, damn, my way or the highway type shit, right?
Yeah.
But like, be able to learn from others and to use that implementation to your own life. So you
always room to learn.
Always room to learn. Man, shit. Yeah. Young, old, to the very old, man. We learn something new every day, y'all.
Facts.
Every day.
Facts.
Every day.
Believe it or not.
Something about yourself, something about the trades,
something about the world, something about
every
simple
every
things,
day.
So definitely be a white belt to this. Number 8, cultivate a sense of purpose. I can speak on, as men, I think we really find something very fulfilling once we build something. Just like I said on the previous podcast, when I'm done doing something with my own 2 hands and I look back, like, damn, I did this. Like, I put in the work and this is the outcome. So cultivate that sense of purpose inside your life, guys. Find your purpose. What is your purpose? It could be something small. It could be something big. Everyone has a purpose in this world. Whatever it may be, find it. And I'm telling you, that lump of anxiety, that depression will go away. Because I know people get that sometimes. Sometimes people feel lost. And they think that, all right, what's my next step? Find your purpose, y'all. And I'm telling you, your life will open up to it in a whole different way. That God is choosing that path for you. He's pretty much showing you the way. Find your purpose. Believe in heroes. Again, what we were saying earlier about finding your mentor, that applies the same. Find somebody that you look up to. It doesn't have to be with where that person has a lot of money, or you just simply enjoy that person's point of view on things, point of views on life. Like, what makes this person think the way they do? And because so far it's been working out for them, right? Yeah. So maybe I can take some of their secrets or just their point of views and implement them into my life. So that's one thing. And the last but not least is develop self-awareness, guys. Self-awareness can, whatever you believe in out there, whether it be the universe, whether it be God, there's something inside our voice every day telling us what's right from wrong. We get it all the time. It's that little voice in our head, that gut feeling inside us. That gut feeling, it's telling you something. It's telling you something like, yo, don't do this. And it's just, again, whether it be God, some divine power out there talking to you, it's telling you that for a reason. That self-awareness. And a lot of people don't have that. Where it's like, an example I would say, since I'm into the whole fitness aspect, I know when I'm eating like shit. Like, my whole body's telling me something. Like, it shows I'm sluggish. That self-awareness in you. Like, don't eat that certain food. It's gonna make you feel this way. Or don't go to that party. Some shit might go down. That self-awareness. Have that self-awareness, y'all. And I can say that has played a key part so far in my success. And I can probably speak on both of y'all. Maybe that has been the thing to y'all success.
Yeah. All right, you ready for my bonus decree?
Tell me, bro.
All right, my bonus decree. It kind of go with the challenges one, right? It's kind of like a sub point, but embrace pain, right? It's a saying out there: no pain, no gain, right? Yeah, so in life, you always, no matter how good your life is going, right? At some point, that's what we was learning in church today, man. But at some point, you gonna go through a season of pain. Like it's always gonna come like a period of time where it's gonna be painful, man. It's just gonna be like, wow, like I'm going through this, and sometimes you think like, oh, this is the end of it. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the end of my good times, and you kind of get you get stuck under that dark cloud. But pain is there to provide that contrast to life, man. Sometimes like we won't even appreciate the light in life, right? To appreciate the good things in life without pain. Or sometimes that pain is used to build us up, to create a challenge for us, right? So I just want to leave it there and embrace the pain, guys. Like, you know, everything ain't gonna be easy all the time. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah.
Nope. Embrace the struggle, because the struggle is what makes you, guys. Embrace the struggle. That is the thing that is ultimately gonna be the pinnacle of your success. Everything that you guys been through, every pain, every heartbreak, every failure, every rejection, that is the pain that Loach is talking about. That is like the ultimate thing that's gonna shape you into what you're destined to be.
That's exactly what shapes us. I mean, God has making us and created us a path that we need to follow, and it's our decision to either choose that path or go the easy route. Because God makes the thing a little bit challenging. I mean, you gotta say, he does some things where none of us, we don't even know why, but we grow for them, we improve, he shapes us into who he thinks we should be. I mean, that's exactly who we should be. Yeah,
one saying I've been learning this past 2 weeks and really been implementing in my life, man, is life is lived forward and understood backwards. So you gonna live through life and you're not gonna know what's going on until you get out of that season, and you're like, oh, I went through all that because of this.
Look back at it, yeah.
Dang, it's a good saying, man.
Yeah, bro.
Look at that.
Y'all came here for the wisdom. Y'all came here for, you know what I'm saying, empowerment, to be sharpened, and that's what we giving to you, man.
Yes.
Build Your Legacy podcast, baby.
Is there any last words that you'd like to tell the people, Elias?
Live your days. Live your days today as in it was your last. I mean, they have that saying was, yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, but today's a gift. That's why they call it the present.
Dang.
So live.
A young philosopher
for that.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
Man, well, Elias,
live your days.
if no one has told you this, bro, I'm proud of you, man.
Hey,
thank you.
Wise beyond your years, brother.
Yeah.
Wise beyond your years, for sure.
I learned. I listened to my boy. I've listened to you. I mean, I'm telling you, I've grown up with this guy all my life. He used to be, not even lying, my best friend. We go to my uncle's house. We had the swings. You remember those swings?
Hell yeah.
Man, it was sand. It was the funnest days ever. And that's all just because we lived our lives.
Yes.
You know.
And this is the legacy that we're trying to build for you guys out there. Our family watching. Hey man, this is the moves that we're making right now so we can keep on living and going through the hustle, going through the struggle. This is the ultimate destination that we want to give for everybody's family out there. Hustle hard and everything's going to play out all right. So keep having that faith. Keep having that faith.
Keep hustling.
Keep hustling. Stay hustling.
Hustle town, baby. That's why it's called Hustle Town.
Yeah.
All right.
So make sure y'all keep building y'all legacy beyond the grave, man. It's your boy Loach.
Yo, it's your boy Alex.
And
Elias, hopefully I see y'all again.
we'll see y'all next week. Ghost Gang, we out of here, baby.